All right, so I don't know for sure if it's a DDoS or not going on to the Twitch servers, but what I can tell you for sure is that XSplit thinks every Twitch server is straight fucked. So we're gonna do our best to keep going with what we have. Worst case scenario, I have a local recording which should be usable, but there will probably be more drop frames, and I can't do anything about it. It's not on my side, guys. Sorry. We'll just keep going with things as they are.
So what's the next game?
The next game we'll get to in a second. Should I do eggs now, or should I just move on, I wonder?
At this rate, I feel like people would want eggs, but with how this stream has been going, I almost feel like we should just see how it holds up on games.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Let's just go with the next game, and then
we could always
accordingly
do the eggs later.
Yeah, we'll do eggs and art block, maybe. We'll see how this next game goes.
That's basically what I was getting at, was let's see how this holds up.
All right, so since Capcom and SNK did 2 crossovers, SNK decided to do another one as well. This one, this time around, was actually a fighting game, and it's not good.
The fact that you're saying that in comparison to the other one, which was a
CBS2
card
is the
game.
best of the 3.
Card game is good, though. It's actually a good game.
Yeah.
That's just an interesting situation to be in.
Mm-hmm. If this was the one that I was thinking of earlier, it's not great. It's all right. I think I like the sprite work in it, and I like the choice of characters they went with more than the actual game.
Oh no, the character choices were interesting in this game.
If you like a lot of the weirder Capcom characters, like I mentioned, Firebrand is in this game, or Red Armor. He's in this game.
This is SNK versus Capcom Chaos.
SVC Chaos. They should do a 4th one of this. I'm sure they'd be down.
This is the SNK Playmore made fighting game. This was also on the NeoGeo. It's responsible for a number of characters, and it has some notable characters in it on top of that, but it's also got some interesting decisions, and it also has SNK boss syndrome to the extreme.
Yes. There's also one very important character that's in this game that introduced in this game and is in a very recent game.
I was wondering if you even remember that. I was gonna get to that when we might not get to it.
Yeah, I mentioned it in
we'll
the mod room earlier. I guess I'll bring it up when we get to the characters.
Well, I know. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, we'll wait and see.
SVC Chaos, SNK versus Capcom.
SVC is not an acronym. Yes, it is. SNK versus Capcom. That's literally an acronym.
That is what an acronym means.
So we saw SNK characters done in Capcom sprite style. Now it's time for the other way around. Let's go to practice. Who do we have in here? I wonder if the extra characters unlock. They are not. So default characters we have Kyo, Terry, Ryo, Kim, Kasumi, I can never say his name right. Genjiro from Samurai Showdown, Earthquake from Samurai Showdown, Shiki from Last Blade, I believe, Choi, who is basically tiny Freddy Krueger. He's from King of Fighters, Mr. Karate from Art of Fighting. So the full name of this game should be SNK versus Capcom Chaos, SNK versus Capcom. Yes, that is literally what the full name is. Oh, Shiki is from Sam's show. Never mind, from the 3D ones. Mai, of course, is in there, because why would they not have Mai in there? And Iori. And on the Capcom side, we have Ryu, Chun-Li. I'll show these are their new sprites. Chun-Li, Dalsim, who's got a very interesting sprite. Is it hold down R in the character select?
So, you can actually unlock the secret characters right now if you want to try some of them.
Yeah, that's what is the input? Because someone literally said just hold down R.
Start button must be held while all cheats are being inserted. Your favorite one is going to be down and then just spam left until you get it.
I think I moved too much. Hang on, let me go through the character roster either way. Coliseum and Bison. Vega. He's moving real fast there. Tessa, who I can never remember what... Red Earth? Okay, yeah, so that's one of the more obscure Capcom games.
It's one of the really obscure games they like referencing a lot, but never ever hear of.
Hugo! From Final Fight and I guess Street Fighter 3. Balrog. Which honestly a pretty good sprite for Balrog. I like it. I like his sprite.
Yeah, honestly, he looks like an SNK character.
Sagat. Yeah, motherfucker.
Same with Sagat. Honestly, a lot of these characters look like they're straight at SNK.
Akuma. Guile.
Fucking Guile, seriously, how flat it is.
Well, I don't think we unlocked anyone because I didn't see it pop up.
Alright, so
was it hold down, start, press down, then left a bunch?
yeah, it was left 7 times. Should be if you're holding start. Down then left 7 times.
No, nothing.
Okay, that's weird.
Try holding R. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah! That's how it works in this one. They're just hover them. They're unlocked by default. Okay, so hovering over characters will reveal the alt characters. So for SNK side, we've also got Geese, because of course we do. We've got Mars people from Metal Slug 3 onward. They're very interesting. Goenitz from the Eolith King of Fighters games. Or I guess he's from 99 technically.
Yeah, I guess.
Orochi Iori. The other Mr. Karate. So this Mr. Karate is Ryo. So Ryo was in there twice, but this is older Ryo. And this Mr. Karate is his dad.
Yes.
The original Mr. Karate. And that's it for the SNK side. The Capcom side is very interesting. Because we've got Mega Man Zero. The only fighting game appearance Mega Man Zero has. Dimitri from Darkstalkers. Dan. Violent Ken. Another character that you guys might be familiar with because he shows up in the recent re-release of like the 30th anniversary for Street Fighter, yeah.
Switch. Like that's like the only appearance of him besides this game, which is why I was like, when I heard about that, I was like, whoa, that's cool that Street Fighter 2 is getting a new character, but also the fact that it's like an old character they've referenced in the past, like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
And Shinakuma, Tessa. Wait, Zero's in Marvel 3? No. Mega Man Zero, as in the Game Boy Advance games.
There are 2 different Zeros.
There are 2 different Zeros.
Did you pass Firebrand?
No, he's not there.
He should be.
Is he actually in this game? Because I'm beginning to think he's not. I thought he was only in MVC 3 for some reason. Yeah, and Arcade Park also adds something I was gonna wait to mention, but I don't think we were gonna be able to trigger it naturally anyways. So, a lot of people have been joking about that Terry Bogard's alt in Smash Brothers should be his Fatal Cutie Terry Bogard or Girl Terry Bogard. This is the game that design originates from. Dimitri has a move, I forget what it's called, but one of his supers, yeah, one of his moves is like, it's like a lust move or something that he calls it. And
it turns people into like sexy versions of characters.
Yeah.
It works in the Darkstalkers games as well.
Yeah, and Sexy Terry Bogard, or I guess Fatal Cutie Terry Bogard, technically originates from this game. And son of a bitch, of course. Midnight Bliss, that's the name of the move. Thank you. Thanks, Kevinator. Athena and Red Armor are also unlockable in the console version. Oh, okay, that answers it then. So yes, they are in the game. So that would explain why there's no one on Tessa and Genjiro.
Yeah, it's interesting. With Red Armor, when you defeat people as him, they turn into stuff like a monster. Except for Dan. Dan doesn't turn into anything because he's already fucking weak as hell.
Oh god. Oh, what? Let's try that again. Went the wrong option.
Going with Terry?
Mainly, Dimitri only feasts from innocent women, so he changes everyone to what he sees fit.
That is correct, but he also changes the women.
Go by.
For anyone who's never seen Dimitri from Darkstalkers, he's basically, a good way to describe him is, he's Vampire Ryu. That's really the best way to describe him.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey, come on, come on. Hey, come on, come on.
I found the taunt button. So let's change characters. Let's actually swap around and play as Zero.
Nice.
And we'll fight against Mars people!
Mars people.
Check out his projectile! Pretty cool, huh? It does a lot of damage for what it is.
It's really cool to see Zero in this game. As well as Mars people.
Yeah, we're losing a ton of frames again. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna roll with it at this point. If you're listening to the VOD, then you'll get a pretty intact experience at this point. But if you're listening to the stream live, I'm sorry. There's no way around it. Twitch is getting DDoS, so frames are dropping for online. So I'm just gonna treat it like a normal thing otherwise.
Yeah, just if you're interested in this stream, if you're watching it live right now, it might just be better to either power through it or watch the VOD.
Sucks too, because Zero's actually a really interesting character because he has access to all his weapons. He has his deflector shield. He has his like spear. He can charge up his attacks.
Got his gun.
I forget how you actually do the charge though. So I did it earlier. Their moveset should be here somewhere. Oh, back button is skill list. Unique moves, special moves, Buster Shot, possible during jump, Charge Shot, Depress Button, possible during jump. Jet Saver, possible during jump, Charge Hack. Do that one. Oh, I guess that's it. Sure enough, okay. What else we got here? Triple Rod. Oh, that's a Dragon Punch. That's why I wasn't doing it right. Charge Rod. Tri-level Slash.
So, did you want to show off what some of the stuff looks like for like when Dimitri uses Midnight Bliss? I think I'd be.
Yeah, I'll do a Midnight Bliss on Terry in a bit just to show what we're talking about. Oh, and he also summons Cyber Elves. I forgot about this. And they're all charge moves. So he can heal and do all this stuff. I forget how much energy that takes to do.
I think it takes a bit.
Nurse A, Nurse B, Hutch, Met Tool, and Rug. Exceed is Cyber Elf Force. Light punch down, light kick. Whoa, I don't remember having a Raging Demon. Spiral Shot is just double quarter. Ultimate Saver is okay. Still looks cool at least.
It does. Zero games are pretty alright.
How do I give myself meter?
There should be
Gauge max. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot about the flashing. Oh, my eyes.
Yeah, no, that's one of the things I don't like about this game.
So what was that? It was light punch down. God, I can't remember these.
It was
light punch down, light kick, strong kick.
Yeah.
How fast do I need to do this?
You have to usually put the Raging Demon in really fast. So, probably really fast. Faster than you normally would think to play it.
Oh wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. I need to be in, it's not working because I'm not in the right mode. But I forget how you activate that mode in this game. I need to be in break mode. Or fuck, what is the input for it?
I'm glad they made the Raging Demon much easier to put in the more recent games.
Shit, does anyone remember how to activate your meter in this mode, exceed mode?
I do not remember.
Hang on, I'm calling up CL, maybe she knows. There it is.
I think you need like half your health.
I know, yeah, they're right. I need to have red health. And now I have like the bonus from that as well. Yeah, Zero's pretty fun. Let's... I mean, since people want to see it, let's show it off. I think it's an exceed as well for Midnight Bliss.
I think so. Was this one of the games where Dimitri does that attack?
Oh no, Midnight Pleasure, light punch, forward, light kick, strong kick. It's just a normal.
Okay. I don't remember. Was this the game though where Dimitri, he's got like an attack where when he throws the fireball, it just sounds like he says cat violence?
Maybe. It's not a counter, is it?
No. It should just be a grab.
I'm screwing up because I need to walk towards
You're hitting him.
Yeah. No, that's not the move I wanted. I wanted,
Yeah, you set him to move, as in do a move.
There it is. That is not the right one.
No, it's Midnight Bliss. That's what we were saying earlier. You did pleasure.
My bad. I didn't even see that for some reason. Double Dragon Punch, and then both punches, light punch, strong punch. Okay. Yeah, you can stop walking now. It was both punches, right?
Yeah. Light and strong. Dimitri's such a cool character, and it's a shame a lot of people don't know about him. Even if he is just for you.
There it is. Ta-da!
So cool how much, like...
It's weird that they would bring that character back, basically.
Bring Femteri back just for a death scene.
Does anyone want to see any other characters?
Someone want to see what Mars Peoples looks like.
Of course.
I try to cheat and just do triple Dragon Punch, but it's not working.
Let's play.
Yeah, I literally can't do it again now.
We don't have,
who would female hero be?
You know what? I'm just gonna show a video at this point, because of course someone made a video.
That'll be easier. It's really good in Darkstalkers as well, if you want to look it up yourself, chat.
Oh, I forgot about some of these. Oh my god. Ken's is
really
great.
good.
Ken's is great. Hang on. Akuma's! Oh my god, hang on. Here we go. So this is every Midnight Bliss.
Yeah, it's only 3 minutes long, dude.
It's not a big roster, so... This is just way faster than me actually doing this.
It is.
And there's Athena, by the way.
I would have suggested this if you didn't.
Fucking dictator. He just puts the girls in just a completely different outfit, basically.
Sexier outfits.
And Dan just looks... I'm sorry, Dan. The raw deal on everything.
I like how Dimitri turns into Morrigan.
Someone had to do this. Someone did this for everyone.
Oh, no, Earthquake.
I missed
Hot.
earthquakes. I legit missed earthquakes. I'm going back.
Oh no, it's really good. Look how much weight she lost.
What?
Proud of her.
I kind of wish they had kept her the same weight, just, you know, for consistency.
She's so hot though now. I dig a lot of these designs.
I just found it funny that someone was like, all right, you need to gender bend the entire roster. Are you okay with this job? And there's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, alright. Sure.
It's also a lot of single
Hugo
Oh my
listened.
God! You sucked all the muscle out of Hugo!
And Iori's just his stupid SNK gal's outfit.
Yuri didn't even turn into a girl is the best thing! Cause
Ken puts on a princess's or like a wedding dress.
I think it's supposed to be
Violet Ken puts on the red dress. Mai somehow puts on more clothing or does her wind pose technically. Mars people
I gotta lower you.
is pretty on point as well. Mr. Karate changes the mask and everything.
Into Miss Karate.
And the other Mr. Karate turns into an Oni.
So we've talked about the
Red
fact
Armor!
that
It's just a person in a suit.
that's pretty good. So we've talked about though the fact that Ryo is Mr. Karate and how Dan is basically Ryo. Well,
Yeah.
Dan's dad, you might know, also kind of looks like Mr. Karate and has the Tengu mask as well. He's even got that costume in Street Fighter 4.
Wow.
Interesting piece of trivia there.
And there's Fatal Kiriteri again.
Disgusting how shriveled up Terry gets.
I really don't remember
Not
what
every
happens to
character
Zero.
Gets as shriveled
Vega
up.
puts on more clothing. Zero turns... No, yeah, Zero just straight up turns into a girl. He just gets a skirt, basically. All right.
Does Zero even really have blood?
No. He's a robot. But yeah,
I'm
no,
a suck your
that's
oil.
that.
Well, guys, if you're not happy with the Zero design that they did, why don't you make your own?
There you go.
Challenge for you, or really any character.
Someone said that looks like one of the ZX characters. It kind of does. I thought it looked more like CL, but yeah.
a little bit, I can see that.
All right, let's play the actual game.
Who are you gonna play as?
Terrence. So while CBS is tag based, SVC is one-on-one.
Yeah, I find that kind of weird because they're known for KOF, which is team-based. Yeah, Capcom was the one that did the team-based.
Oh, they
one,
changed
which-
the announcer in this version. That sucks. Where's my father? If you have hidden him, you'll pay. Are you talking about that antique Toto? Haven't seen him. Prepare yourself. All right, there's no
Oh,
rolling in
okay,
this
one
one. I
thing.
forgot.
At least this game has cool stages still, like every fighting game.
Yeah, everyone has dialogue before each match, so you get some interesting interactions, and then you get some terrible ones. What? How did that? God, SNK, sometimes.
That was part of the thing I liked about this game was all the dialogue.
He has Rise. Oh my God. No.
Oh, you don't
no.
want to do that? Are you
No.
sure?
I don't
This
remember
is
him
why-
ever having this.
This is the reason I hate SNK games. Like, I have a very love-hate relationship
He
with them.
basically has Neo Deadly Rave.
Yeah, no, he's got really dumb shit like this where it's just like, nah, even if John, like, had this on screen, I don't think you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, so quarter circle back forward plus light kick and strong punch, which I would like to point out on like a Nintendo controller, that's like B and X.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
So that to start it, then as you hit, you go light punch, light kick, strong punch, strong kick, strong kick, then quarter circle back, strong punch and strong kick together.
It's way too awkward to put in. It's just like, why? You just keep it simple. Now, I would say Street Fighter V is an example of a game that I think is oversimplified because, like, they got rid of charge characters mostly. Did you know that?
Which game?
Street Fighter V, they got, like, a lot of the charge characters don't have charge moves anymore.
What? I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, like, if you play, Claw, or Vega, or Balrog, whatever, if you play him, he's, like,
Oh, it's
you know, got, like,
punch
4 circles now.
Terry's got like a million fucking notes for his supers.
I like, a lot of people I know have trouble with charge moves, so I can kind of understand it, but charge moves are a lot easier to understand than people think it is, I would say. Like, you just gotta hold back for like a second and then go the other direction and press a button.
God, I don't like this announcer compared to the arcade one. The arcade announcer's so much better.
There are still charge characters. That's not to say there isn't, but most of the characters that were charge characters definitely got rid of a lot of their charge moves. I kind of prefer Guile have charge moves, honestly. Okay, there are 3 characters that have charge moves still. Look at that. Nice.
Like I told you, I don't know, okay? Ah, yes,
Let's
my
go
favorite
get a hot dog.
Ah, the nude place. 10 o'clock in the morning. It's me, Chun-Li at the nude place. So you're
Neither.
Southtown's famous Hungry Wolf. Who are you? You're female, all right, but I bet you're tough. Care to make a crack about my legs, huh? The farthest thing from my mind, honest. Enough, time to see if the legend is true. I'll show you, Blondie. If you wanted to fight, then just say so. And you are? Chun-Li. Chun-Li, huh? I'll remember that. Bring it on, legs.
Till you drop. Running. Good run. Running. Beat up.
I love how they're in the nude place, but
I don't know why it's called nude place. I always figured that was a mistranslation.
it's definitely a mistranslation.
Yeah, because it looks like a church.
Yeah.
Or a castle.
Maybe it's the sex church. Recently, I learned a lot of the stuff in Silent Hill 3. You know that game's translation was mostly rough. A lot of the stuff in that game is just like really out of place in translation.
I think that maybe they meant barren place. You know what? That makes way more sense, and I could see that being a mistranslation of
That's
what it
I
should
would
be.
have said. Because the thing with Japan is that a lot of words can mean different things. Like, I guess a good example is like table can have like a lot of different meanings. There's like 10 different things that a table could be. But in English, you know, we have different words for what a table is. Is it a desk? Is it a stand? A table? A stool?
Oh god. It's throwing me off that there's no roll. It's so weird.
Are you gonna go for a timer scan?
Hey, come on.
No, we're gonna have Buster Wolf.
Nice.
Get
That's
the
correct.
picture? That's why they call me the Hungry Wolf. Because I beat up a person after saying you're definitely a girl. Green of Forest! I find you lacking. Ha! Why don't you see how lacking I am? It'll kill you.
Yeah. That was definitely a translation error, because it would just be Forest of Green.
Yeah. Or, you know, Green Forest.
I'm sure the port was kind of lazy that they did.
No, that's from the game. That's not a
it is?
mistranslation. The arcade version also has Nude Place and Green of Forest.
I've only ever played the home version. I've never seen an arcade cabinet for this.
I have played the arcade cabs of this. That's why I know I hate this game.
Yeah, New York is really dead when it comes to arcades, unless you're going to like a barcade in the city now, sadly.
I was gonna say, some of the better arcades I thought were in New York.
You have to go like really into the city though. Like Long Island specifically, there's like nothing. I used to go to a lot of them, but they're all kind of closed. Shame. Arcades are pretty fun though. Problem is like I said, you just gotta go into the city. Have SNK games ever gotten English music? I think the new one did. 14.
A rematch, fine. I'm always ready. What did what get a what?
English VA is. I think
Oh
they
yeah,
got
a
them in
bunch.
14.
We'll get to that next. I think actually. Power generator room.
さあ神に祈りなさい
I kind of really dig
Terry
English.
Bogard, I wish the honor of witnessing your strength. Okay, see for yourself.
Running 遅いですねいか Get up Get out here
Yeah, I've seen the one in East Village. It's still kind of far for me though.
Oh fuck! I let him get distance on me. Oh, he's dead. He's not dead. Oh god.
He's going mental.
いかがですここですかここですか遅いですねどうですか
Get out of here! You had no health that entire fucking time.
No escape fight
Wait, Goinitz is 96? I thought he was 99 for some reason.
お別れですここですか
He's an Orochi priest. You know what? That makes sense then.
Yeah, then I guess he would be from the early saga then.
Unless they did the boss of what was it? NeoGeo Coliseum.
Hey,
Also
lighten up
Orochi.
there, pal. See, you got one of those worry wrinkles between your eyes. Factory abandoned.
I think English
How do your
is,
clothes float like that? Magic? Tell me how to do it. If it's not magic, just super sorcereal justice. Hey there, are you listening to me? I'm sorry, you've already lost me. Then I shall explain myself in layman's terms. Care for a demonstration? Okay, that I can understand. On with the demonstration.
Till you drop
See, I have to keep talking over you guys because it's so fast. The only way I can even read it out is to just go.
But I feel like part of the fun of fighting games is just the broken English. Like you kind of laugh at it. It's like with anime. Like Busta Wolf is funny because of the pronunciation.
Well, it's also funny because he literally asks if you're okay before he does it.
Yeah, if it was an English thing, they probably wouldn't even have the "Are you okay?" It would probably just be like Buster Wolf, like that. Like that kind of delivery. It wouldn't be nearly as good.
escape fight
You should really check out Red Earth. God, it's pretty cool. It's not a great game, but I think it's worth looking at one.
Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know what Tessa's moves are. They're very interesting.
Red Earth also has like that one T-Rex character in it.
Oh yeah, the one that you fight. The one that you fight with the Zangief.
Yep.
No escape fight
Oh my god, that stupid projectile is getting me every time. I just stop jumping in at this point.
There's not a whole lot of characters from what I remember in Red Earth. I think it was like it's been so long since I played Red Earth. It was like trying to be like an RPG fighter. I think was the deal with it.
Oh, thank God. You can't be ready to throw in the towel yet, are you? This wolf's still pumped. What's up next? Crystal Shrine. Oh, it's I can't find Andy anywhere around here. Terry, Andy, I'm not his keeper. Terry, you're hiding something.
till you drop
And Mai's motivation's still just wanting to fuck Andy. Never changes.
Yeah, no. Kujo, I was just mentioning the T-Rex character. That there's like 4 characters in Red Earth, and then you just like fight like 8 stages, which are all really just bosses. And I think you gain more moves as you play, or something like that. Is how they try and incorporate like the RPG stuff. It's really neat though, for what it is.
you win turn up no
Mai is just human Amy. God damn it, you're totally fucking right. I didn't realize it.
The T-Rex is, was it Hauser?
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's Hauser.
Especially since Maya is an anagram of Amy.
MAI, though.
I forget how cool the sprite is for this T-Rex boss. I'm looking at it right now. It's got like shark fins and like wings and some
Like I
ram
told
horns.
you, I don't know. Okay, oh, it's just... Terry just keeps bumping into people that want him to find other people. Blockade space. Oh
Like I
shit,
told
did we
you,
get
Tessa.
violent can or regular can? We got violent can, holy shit. Huh, your eyes are blanker than usual. Are you hypnotized? Ooh, I must kill, 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 kill. Well, then I guess I'd better snap you out of it. Ooh, whoa.
Woo.
Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Ooh, woo, woo.
Yeah, no, Violent Ken actually has like history, like I was saying earlier. He's in Ultra Street Fighter 2, which is kind of neat. He's really not been in a whole lot, but hey, that's cool that they brought him back.
Yeah, this is the game that introduced him. And it's surprising they did it, but I guess they needed something to fill in that that evil Ryu
That
line.
empty roster in Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
They needed to pump out one more version of Street Fighter 2. You know, God forbid the 30 versions of Street Fighter 2 that already exist, you know?
The best part is, like, I love the plot for this because you know how, like, oh my god, they gave me priority on that. Amazing. You know how the deal with evil Ryu is that he basically gets taken over by, like, the dark energy, the dark Hado? Ken just hit his fucking head. Ken bumps his head and becomes evil, and he snaps out of it by, again, hitting his head on a rock, and then just goes back to normal. That's his ending.
He's also got, like, psycho powers is the deal with him. When he's in this, which is why his stuff is purple. Or at least, I think that's how they try and justify it in Ultra.
So I guess in King of Fighters, blows to the head is prohibited?
I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Because clearly that didn't happen, because he can be converted back by just getting hit in the head. He clearly wasn't hit in the head.
No, it's gotta be the right strength of getting hit in the head.
It's gotta be a hit with the magic rocks.
Yes, chat. Ken and Goku are the same character, is what we're getting at.
Damn it. I'd be careful. He might actually get me here in a second.
Remember, as a kid, Ken actually had a tail.
Really?
Yeah.
There we go. We're fine. You can't be ready to... Oh, it's just the same line. I thought we were in trouble on that one, not gonna lie. Guardian Dog's Temple! It's time to fight Akuma. Shin Akuma. Oh shit. What is this strange sensation? Destroy. Uh-oh, this could be trouble.
Surprised he even said a word. He is going to fuck your day up.
Yep.
He usually does. Man, remember Cyborg Akuma?
Cyber Akuma is one of my favorite versions of him, I'm not gonna lie.
He's really cool, but oh, he is brutal to fight. That is in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and then they put it as a costume in 3, for anyone curious. Apparently, like, the lore with him is that the boss of Marvel vs. Capcom 1 is, I believe it's Apocalypse?
Yes. No,
So-
it's, you're thinking X-Men versus Street Fighter.
X-Men vs. Street Fighter, yeah, I think that's the one that has him, right? Maybe they both do.
I thought Marvel
Marvel
Superheroes
Heroes
versus Street Fighter is the one that he's the boss of.
Oh yeah, that's right, Onslaught is in NBC 1. Onslaught's interesting too. I kinda wish they had more cool stuff like Onslaught as the bosses rather than just like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came up with it's just what's his name? Forgetting his name right now. Galactus. He's just got like Wesker as one of his heralds, which is kind of neat.
Ye
but...
dead off to the netherworld. Ye dead!
Continue.
Yeah, fuck him. I'm taking the CPU energy at 1/3.
Dude, I love Cyberbots. Akuma's in that as well. That is correct. I can never
Oh
forget
yeah,
that.
he has an
Time
Akuma robot. I
owned a mech.
forgot.
Yeah, he owns his own mech that's just Akuma. He can do the Satsuno Hado.
Battle till you drop.
Capcom likes to have fun. So does SNK.
Well, until you get to the bosses,
Yeah.
then you're just fucked. I think that's the first hit I managed to get on him.
Yeah, that's impressive how much he's just whittling you down. Yeah, I kind of hate how bullshit a lot of fighting game bosses are, but I still really appreciate their designs. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had Abyss, who was that weird, like, energy mass, and he had nothing to do with Marvel or Capcom. But I still really liked him. I thought he was really cool. It's like a slime Viking thing, and then he turns into, like, a blood version of Venom. Like a big, like he has a lot of Venom moves, but it's like a mass of blood.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Well, remember, he's at 1/3 health, so... But he's also Shin Akuma, so he's got priority.
Yeah, I guess Abyss is technically Capcom, but like he didn't have any origins in Capcom or Marvel is what I was getting at.
He has as much origin as Ruby Heart does.
Ruby Heart or Amingo. Amingo, people always for some reason think he's a Dark Focus character, and I can kind of see why. But no, Amingo is his own character. They should bring back Amingo and Ruby Heart. They weren't even in MVC3.
Chip damage! No rematch. No rematch. Sorry, Terry. No.
Flaming Bagel, no, you're thinking of Tatsunoko versus Capcom that has...
After the battles, Terry simply disappeared. As his days became months, became years, he would never be seen again. Some mentioned an unfortunate end, some spun yarns of finding a fortune and living happily ever after in foreign environments. After well-known rumors spoke of alien abduction, of a kidnapped carried out by the minions, or a secret side of shady figures. But one fact could not be negated. He was nowhere to be found. The truth can only be discovered in the depths of darkness. So, bad ending. How do you get the good ending in this one? I forget.
I'm pretty sure it's the game over. The true ending is just he gets into Smash Bros. That's why he's never seen.
Exceed and no continues.
Man, they had canceled games for Ruby and Amingo? I never knew about that. Because I think the idea that they did with MVC2 was Ruby was supposed to be like the character that linked everything together, but I mean, there's like no plot in that game whatsoever. It's got 50 characters, they don't have endings.
Do we have to do Terry's bullshit deadly rave for the good ending? I mean, if you're playing as Terry.
Game over.
Yeah, so, like I said, the North American version changed the announcer, because, here, let me find the original. Let me just fight SVC Chaos fight. Here, just listen to the audio on this for the announcer. Or not. Come on now. See, that's Joe's VA. So that's the announcer I'm used to. I didn't realize they changed it for the home version in North America. I'm trying to get the KO too, because I like the KO sound from this game. Here, so you can see what I'm watching.
I was wondering when you were gonna do that. Oh, is that regular Ken? I can't tell.
Violent. See, it's way better. It's so much more energetic. You cascade fire.
I'm trying to think now who my favorite announcer is in a fighting game. I kind of really dig the Third Strike guy who's like, no. Fight a new rival. And then just goes, yeah, that
Street
makes
Fighter
sense.
Alpha 3s is my favorite.
Alpha
You
3's
can't
real
give it
good,
up.
too.
Go for it, man. All right, so that was what they did there. So now around this point, SNK stopped making NeoGeo games, and they started making their arcade games, moved over to a system called the Atomus Wave. That was what Guilty Gear was being made on at the time. So we're going to switch over to some of those games on that system for a bit. So we're going to do I have KOF Neo Wave? I don't think I do. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I don't see it there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to break now, since it seems like we might have a chance. When we come back from break, we will do King of Fighters 11, which is the one I played the most at university. We'll probably show off a little bit of Metal Slug 6, just at least for a second, and then NeoGeo Battle Coliseum. Those are the three we'll do next. Then we will go to the dark times.
Oh, the dark times.
Pyromuffin 5 for 28, Gu-Tang Clan for 17, Pocket Chimera for 37, Yomeni gift to the sub to Guardian Gnome, Bramnet to True Phantom Strider, Fire Yums, Crank, Thulu, Mex Rage, and Tiberius 29, Gikiti for 36, Quick 232 for 19, Autumn Clearwater for 4, Lugia for 30, Wild Torterra for 20, Mega Nerd for 50, Laser Sniper for 19, Bubba for 57, Wee 10 Dune for 6, May or May Not Be a Cat for 18, Ghost Kirby 125 for 27, Chucko 15K for 2, Durbear 11 for 36, Lebon 14 for 13. And that's it. Thank you all for subbing, guys. Your eggs tonight are courtesy of the following. Reprogram says, clear as an egg. Oh my god.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning.
An egg.
In the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Thanks, York. And we got a video from Westerford. Raid countermeasures. Read Westerford's donation first, please. I left a raid video in the Dropbox. It was a nice bit of editing practice. The material used is a public domain anime movie called Space Thunder Kids. There's many YouTube videos with the full movie, so I'm pretty sure it won't mute the VOD. Hope you like. All right, we'll give it a shot.
If he says it's public domain, I trust him. He did research.
Where are the flames coming from? Come out and fight like a robot!
What's going on?
This must be some kind of a trick. What's happening to us?
5 Game & Watch Godzillas carried them away.
Oh no, he's in front of us.
Let's get out of here before he attacks!
Better do something quick, he's getting closer.
Hurry, activate our last weapon! We must
I'm
get
guessing you did that
everything
drift
we've
on
got.
purpose, I'm gonna assume.
All right, Moonface missile, fire!
Well, that's dead. And that looked like a message snuck in there.
Is that just the Snickerdoodles recipe?
Ah, yes, heavy breathing DK, thank you. Alright, what was at that point?
Have fun
Oh,
pausing
God
it.
damn it. Here we go again. Oh, whoop! Oh, well, I definitely will now, because we... doesn't sound awful at all. No, whatever. I don't care anymore. Thank you for the video either way, Westerford. We're gonna break when we come back. Yeah, we'll start with Metal Slug 6 just to get it out of the way because that'll be fast and I'm not gonna play it for very long. See you guys in a bit.
Metal Slug is not that good, sadly. It's okay. So an interesting thing, I don't know if John ever played 5 on stream last week. Did you?
What 5?
Metal
Slug
5. Speaking of 5.
Good timing on that.
So, Metal Slug 5 is a really interesting game. It actually, a lot of stuff from that game is cut, and there's someone that's been working for years on a remake of the game that's bringing back all the old content. Because, like, the final boss is apparently cut from that game, is one of the big things that got cut.
I used the break time to actually lock down what it was, and I'm very disappointed I bothered. It's that fucking mesothelioma thing again. I'll be right back. I also heard Bagel break in.
You're talking about, Ptolemaios. I think that's how they say it in 5. There's a lot of interesting stuff in 5. 5 is basically, there is like this weird cult that you have to go and stop. And it turns out to be some kind of alien cult.
Well, this is Metal Slug, so...
Mars people are from 3, but there are other aliens. Like, if, you'll see there are some other aliens in 6 as well. I think the last Metal Slug game that I played was, Double X. Which I think is, like, the remake of 7, or, like, the bonus version of 7. I'm sorry, did I say double X? I meant double cross. That's how you kids say it, right? Two and X are the same thing, sort of. Like, they're kind of like the better version is X. Yeah, the Ikari stuff is really good. I think this is the point in Metal Slug. I think it was either 4 or 5 introduced that every character, rather than just be identical, they wanted them to have a special trait. So I think Marco starts with a heavy machine gun, and it's infinite. This his thing, but like everyone else has other stuff that makes them really good. So the Ikari warriors, I think, would get like a, instead of a knife, they would get a rapid fire punch that was way stronger than a knife.
Hi, buddy. You down to take a nap for a bit now? Alright, Smash Bros. Did point out that I actually forgot one game that they did for the crossovers. They actually did make a Match of the Millennium game for the NeoGeo Pocket Color. So, like that King of Fighters game that I showed you guys earlier, it's just with Street Fighter characters, so. So Morgan got a new sprite after all. Hooray! Oops, and I got something wrong, apparently. The Mega Man Zero Series Zero also appears in another fighting game, Onimusha Blade Warriors, along with Mega Man EXE. See, I thought it was only just Mega Man EXE. I didn't realize there was a Zero in it at all. So there you go. All right, CJ says, Professor John, my cat deleted my homework file. Can I get an extension? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, cool,
Cyborg Spaceman says, hi, John. Been gone for a while, but glad to be back now. Got out of military and moved back from Hawaii, settling in for what counts as a normal life. Feel like I missed a lot, but glad to see Rosa John is still a thing.
Haven't seen Cyborg in a while.
Happy Friday the 13th. Cyborg, glad you're back. I guess that means you haven't been gone too much since that started in February.
It really has been a while.
That girl's got legs, apparently. Don't read into that. Let's go to the art block. First and foremost, let's get rid of that zoom and let's start here. I can't believe Eagle is in CVS. God damn it. Whoever pushed John, Emil, and Masaid to this section of the store has an idea. There's a whole plot here. Has an idea behind it, as the choice of these are all in stiletto pumps, same color, respective Mary Chantel only ended up here because her nickname and Maniacal start with M, having her take Maniacal's place from a previous image of mine. Fatal Cutie. A Fatal Cutie John doodle to make up for showing up to class late. Thanks, Alita. Did Gavin really team kill you? What Rainbow Six terrorist looks like? What? Another aspect of SNK history is that Capcom crossovers, and one of Capcom's characters to appear is M. Bison. Here, John is talking with Ray after Ray was team killed in Rainbow Six yet again by Gavin. I don't know why you're crossing us over with Achievement Hunter, but okay. And Bison himself makes an appearance, referencing one incident friendly fire by Gavin and Rainbow. Okay. What? Oh. In SNK vs. Capcom Card Fighters, the Angel card is kind of a double-bladed sword, with it being such a powerful character. However, it can also cause players lacking in will to instantly lose the game upon drawing.
It sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Yeah. Now it makes sense. Sonic is Andy. Does that mean Andy is human Sonic? And there you go. I'm sorry. No, you're not. You're not fucking sorry. You just made all the furries happy. A rock hit me. I'm evil now. Rock. Flick. Bonk. Are you okay? Yeah, thanks. As soon as you mentioned Ken getting an evil form over getting bonked with a rock, I had to doodle this. Apologies for how big the dang thing is. It took up a whole page of my sketchbook. Not as fun a side note as last one. Found out my last grandparents, oh no, was going in hospice. And may have only weeks left, so the stream has been a welcome distraction. Thanks for the bit of educational respite. John, no worries, Jax. Take it easy, alright?
Take it easy. I hope your family is well.
As the famous saying goes, are you okay? I'm not gonna follow up with a Buster Wolf, though. Aw, man! I actually was gonna show that. Damn it. That was the official artwork for Violent Ken, where he has a giant afro. You know what? I'm actually gonna go find that. Because I forgot about that. This is the official artwork for Violent Ken when it's first created.
Yeah, Violent Ken is really just the result of a bad hair day.
A bad hair day and just a bad suntan, apparently. He's just got a giant fro.
Also, his gloves are a different color. I think they're normally yellow.
Something like that. I want to show his ending, because I also want to show that.
It's really goofy. Except for the Ultra Street Fighter 2 one, which is really like, oh yeah, you have psycho powers. Oh no, you're brainwashed.
In SVC Chaos, Ken was being controlled by Shadowloo with psycho power. However, in the beginning of Violent Ken's ending, after the last battle, the evil power that was plaguing Ken lost its hold on him, returning him back to normal. Maybe I am wrong. I thought this was literally he just fell out of the sky and got like hit by a rock or something.
Yeah, it was a Psycho Rock.
Maybe I remembered wrong. I thought for sure he just hit his head and that's what sent him back to normal.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you got hit on the head with a rock.
Apparently.
But it was a big rock.
But it's just funny just seeing him lying down on the ground like, All right, and with that, let's go back to games.
I'm gonna interrupt you real quickly. That game-breaking bug, I have to point something out. It's on the 9th floor after talking to an opponent named John. He had to be defeated to carry on through the game, so it was impossible to get past the 9th
Fuck
floor.
off. There's no fucking way. There's no
It
fucking
was
way.
literally named John.
God. God damn it. God! Ah! That's all I can say. Fuck. All right, so when SNK Playmore ended up stopping making NeoGeo games, they started making arcade games on a system called the Atomus Wave from Sammy. Guilty Gear was one of the main series that used that alongside Rumblefish and some other games, but SNK made, I think, 4 games on there, and this is one of them, Metal Slug 6. The only versions of it are in the SNK collection. It never really got a port, so you can't play it on the 3DS. Or sorry, the.
Wasn't there like a Metal Slug collection or something?
Yeah,
like that
that's
too?
literally what I just said, Juker.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the SNK collection was like its own game, and I was like,
No, the Metal Slug collection is what we're playing this on. This had the main 4 characters, and Ralph and Clark from King of Fighters / Ikari Warriors. They all have special abilities. Marco's a powerful handgun. Tarma has skill at handling slugs. Theo has the most power gun ammo. Ares a master with grenades. Clark has uses military combat, and Ralph has the Vulcan punch.
that replaces his knife.
Yeah, but they leave out something extremely important with Ralph. Yeah, first off, he's got what is button 5 in this game? I'm trying to remember what button 5 is because I want to do Galactic
The
Phantom.
rapid fire punch.
Yeah.
I think you have to be up close to someone to do it, I believe. I usually use it on like mechs.
Alternate attack is R1. There we go. No, it's not. R1's not doing anything. Oh, it's hold R1 and then press attack. That's what it is.
Yeah, there it is. That punch is really good.
He also has his machine gun punch.
It will obliterate mechs in this game.
It will obliterate everything. It's ridiculous.
Well, you don't need to use it on the regular guys. You just shoot them.
But here's the thing with Ralph, and I wonder if I should just do it on purpose. Ralph is the only character in the game who can take a second hit.
He's like easy mode.
Yeah, he literally can take 2 hits before he loses a life.
That's because he's from a game with a health bar normally.
So honestly, if you ever wanted to learn a Metal Slug and had access to Metal Slug 6, play as Ralph. The trade-off for being able to have 2 hits, though, is that he gets half the amount of special ammo.
Yes. I would personally say your best bet if you want to get into the series is Metal Slug 3 on Steam. Pretty much any computer can run it, and it's a really good game. They give you infinite continues.
Really, any port of the Metal Slug at this point has infinite continues, like the Switch ones do.
Mm-hmm. There's also, I guess it's worth mentioning, this is one of the versions of Metal Slug 6. There is also, as I found out one year at a on Bravo, there is a fan game that is...
Oh, I know what one you're talking about.
It's a bootleg called Metal Slug 6, before Metal Slug 6 ever existed, or 4 or 5. It's Metal Slug 3, but it starts halfway through the game, and every power-up you pick up turns you fat. It
Yep.
actually does something in that game. Makes your shots like super
Yeah,
powerful.
so it's Fat Simulator, basically.
It's pretty interesting, like the idea of like, all right, where is 4 and 5? But I guess, you know, that's how bootlegs work. They trick you into thinking, hey, you don't know any better, right? You play these games all the time. You already know Metal Slug 6 is out already. We skipped 4 and 5. Yeah, it's weird. It's just like helicopters you into like the desert level, and there's just like a camel in front of you. You just pick up one thing, and you're like, oh, I'm fat now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play this up to the first stage, and then we'll move on because we've been spending a lot of time on games today. But
Don't accidentally press the self-destruct button.
it's different in this one.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Metal Slug 6 was real fun. It's one of the ones that our university actually had, so I've had a lot of experience playing this one growing up. I don't remember it since I haven't touched it in like a decade. But I remember trying to get as far as I could on 1 credit with Ralph. And I remember getting to, I think, stage 3 without having to use a credit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
something
some of
tells me
those
that's
can be-
not going to be happening here.
I still say 3 probably also has the best sprite work. It's got some really insanely good ones. Like I mentioned last week, the vomiting zombie attack is amazing.
Yeah, but that's from 2.
Is it in 2?
Or shit, no. What one's from 2?
It might also be in 2, but it's definitely in 3. Yes, Metal Slug X and is Double X on Steam as well? Nice. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
that up. I have
all
on
on
360.
Steam. Yeah, most of them are on Steam at this point. I think the original is
Okay.
one of the few that's not.
The first game is okay. It's not my favorite.
Yo, Tom.
Just be prepared.
Yeah, we're in the crossovers thing on the SNK history, Tom. We're not. I'm playing as Ralph actually right now.
Like, we talked about this last time. The final level of 3 is really long because it was meant to be the final game.
Oh yeah, you can also carry 2 guns at a time in this one now, so you can swap
Yes.
between 2 different power-ups. That's what that
That's
meter is
something
on the
I really
bottom.
We have Flame and Iron Lizard right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to need them. Oh, I thought they reached all the way. Hey, we beat the boss. Are we getting a "you're great"? Hang on. Silence from the commentary.
You're great.
Yeah! Good.
Mission complete.
You're great.
Mission 2. Start.
But yeah, no, this game's pretty fun. I like it. Ralph and Clark are in it, so that's the crossover with King of Fighters there. But next, we gotta talk about my favorite, my boy, King of Fighters 11.
I like how they just dropped the years at this point. They were like, yeah, whatever.
Well, it's because they went a couple years before they put this out. So they couldn't really stick with that naming mechanic anymore.
Man, it must suck though if you want to start on KOF and then you realize you have to play the games in order, and then you ask yourself, well, I could start with KOF, I could jump to 11, I don't see where the other ones are, and I guess I could just jump to, like, 12, 13, 14, or 15's on the way. And I gotta jump to, like, 94 and 95? Man, what's wrong with this series? It's even crazier when it gets to 2002. I haven't played any of the games.
Also,
there.
I'm gonna skip finding my memory card for the secret characters. I don't even know if I have that many unlocked, to be honest.
There's probably, like, a cheat code. You can just get them.
What about Metal Slug Double X? Metal Slug Double X is a remake of Metal Slug 7, which was originally a PSP game, originally a DS game. Then I think Double X came out on
Ported.
PSP, and then it got ported to PC. They added Leona, the other Ikari Warriors team
That's
character.
correct.
And yeah, I've heard it's decent. I've heard it's.
I
7
have
was
played
weird
it
because it
on
was
the
more
360.
mission based than anything,
yeah.
but it was good.
There's like a menu you can go to each mission with and everything. You could like select them in any order, I think. Probably part of the whole DS pick up and play thing.
Oh man, I forgot about all these characters. Oswald. Duck King is back in this one.
King.
The King of Fighters 11.
All right, let's go to training mode on this one. Because I gotta remember how to play this.
Select your team member.
Terry's in his King of Fighter, or sorry, his Mark of the Wolves outfit. The roster's pretty good. We've got Kyo, Iori, and Shingo as the heroes team this time around. Ash's team is still the main character technically in this one. Is Ash, Oswald, who fights with playing cards, and Shen, who was in 2003. Terry's team has Kim and Duck King on it. Vanessa, who's a cool boxer character. Blue Mary, and Raymond, which is a really cool character from the Eolith era of King of Fighters. Ryo, Yuri, and King are the Art of Fighting team. Elizabeth, Duolon, and Benny Maru, I don't even remember what their team theme is, aside, like, beautiful people, maybe? Momoko is a very interesting character. Sai Kenso and Athena, they're the magic team this time around. EG is a character from early Fatal... Ooh, shoot. Is he from early Fatal Fury? I think so. Kasumi, Todo, and Malin, who fights with, like, yo-yo strings and stuff. Whip is back. Ralph and Clark, they're on the same team. T-Zoc is back. And so is Gato from Mark of the Wolves, and, of course, my girl B. Janet. And then we've got Maxima, Kula, and K-Dash. This game has a shit ton of secret characters as well. I think at least 10. And
Something
Geese
like
is one
that.
of them. EG's from Art of Fighting. Okay.
It's a Nightmare Geese in this game, I think, is one of them.
Yes, Nightmare Geese is in this one. Let's show off Momoko. Let's show off Malin. And let's show off Oswald. Someone wanted Oswald's idle animation.
I was going to suggest Oswald. He's pretty
Select
cool.
your team leader.
So pick whoever you want to be your team leader. They gain a specific extra super. You forgot the secret characters? Like I said when I booted up the game, I don't have a save with them unlocked, so I don't have the list.
Do you want me to just read them out?
Arcade, they're not unlocked. You have to unlock them. That's why I went left and right on Benny. No, they're not unlocked? No, they're not locked? What? Hang on.
They're not locked, you meant.
I know that's what he meant, but
It should be.
they're supposed to be locked. I'll go check. I'll trust you on that.
Do you want me to just read off all the characters, or?
Yeah, read off the characters.
There is Guy, Sho, Adelheid, Jiazu, Silber, Shion Alternate, which I guess is just another way you can get her, Magaki, Robert, Mai. It's weird that she's an unlockable character.
Yeah, Mai is not actually normally in this game. She's one of the first years she's not playable.
Tung Fu-Ru, Hotaru Futaba, EX Kyo, Mr. Big, and then Geese, which I believe is the Nightmare Geese.
Yep. Adelheid is... Yeah, no, we talked about Adelheid when we did King of Fighters 2003 at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, console version has them locked from the start. Yeah, Arcade, that's why I was like, what are you talking about? It's alright, don't worry about it. It would have been nice if they were unlocked, because then I could have showed them off, but yeah, sorry.
Don't worry. Most fighting games nowadays don't give a fuck, so they just give you all the characters.
Oh, I can do Chain Drive now. Unless it's still his leader super. It better not fucking be his leader super now. God damn it, it is! Fuck, why? I just want to throw sunglasses at a dude.
The leader super thing was not something I liked. Now you just can't use that move. Was this the last KOF to use sprites? No.
Yeah, actually. Oh no, sorry. To use these sprites. To use the NeoGeo sprites.
Yes. Because I believe 12 and 13 I think also have sprites, and then 14
yes, 12 and 13 redid the sprites. I don't want to show off 12, but maybe I should because it's a big. They fucked up with it. I don't remember how to tag someone out, like the opponent. There's a way to summon someone out to switch characters with them. Here's my dodge. Here's my girl, B. Janet. She plays pretty much the same, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I think that they just did like a rip with her.
She even has her take off her shoe super, the Mademoiselle move. It's her team super, but it's way easier to use in this one but it's still it's a counter move now. Oh, technically it was a counter before. It was a just defend move before. Now it's just a counter. But she also has many missiles and everything else. I wish I remembered how to knock them out. It's like it's a certain input, but it just straight up like sends them off screen.
I don't think you can do that in training mode.
Pretty sure you can. It's part it's part of combos.
Oh, like
it uses like the meter. See this meter underneath me that's got 2 dots and it's glowing? That's like to tag during combos and also I believe to tag out their characters. Terry, what's your power stream? Oh, it is just that. Okay. That's Hit Terry's leader super. It's pretty good, honestly, but it takes 2 bars. And of course he has Buster Wolf. I really wish I knew. Damn. Can we go back to...
I don't remember how to do it.
Character selects. Who else we got here?
Select your team.
So yeah, this was more of a tag game, honestly. And it was really fun. I actually really liked it a lot.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and just to show you, Arcade, yeah, they're not by default. They're locked. Who else should we show off here before? I want to show off Ramon, because Ramon kind of rules, but I don't know how to play as him is the problem. Vanessa's also really cool. Who would be another cool character to show off? Malin.
This is when they introduced Duolon. I'm not a big fan of him, but I think some people like him.
No, Duolon was in 2003.
Oh,
he was in Ash's team in 2003. It was him, Duolon, and Shen.
Nice.
Who have we not shown off? I think everyone else has been shown off in some way, shape, or form in the other games. Elizabeth, there we go. That's who hasn't been shown off. And I'm just
I don't know, I was never into Duolon. Never really my character.
Select your team leader.
Vanessa. And their team leader would be Benimaru!
Select the order.
Am I showing off Bao? Bao is unlockable, isn't he?
I think so. I think that's one of the ones I read off.
He's...
Let it go.
So I need to look at Ramon's move list because he's a luchador. So he's got a lot of like crazier moves and comboing. He's basically like a simplified Angel, but not
That's
quite.
a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I like his idle stance. It's part of the reason I like using him.
Wow, I really don't remember how to do any of his shit. What is your super special move? Excuse me, I need to. Thank you. Double quarter, and then light punch or strong punch. Diablo, Armadillo, Ramon might be easier then.
You mean Amarillo? Unless that was like a typo.
Oh, no, Amarillo is correct. I think I said that was me screwing that up. I thought
was like,
that was
Armadillo. Wait, that's not right.
All right, let's tag in Vanessa.
So, have you played 14 at all?
No.
Out of curiosity?
Today's stream will be my first time playing it.
Okay. Because I've seen there's some pretty good cutscenes in that game.
Vanessa is a boxing type character. She was introduced in 2000, I think?
I think so. Sounds right.
She primarily obviously focuses on punches. I'm pressing the kick buttons right now, so even her kicks are punches. I think even in midair she doesn't kick. Oh,
That's like a lot of
the only
boxing
her
characters,
leader
though.
move. So King of Fighters 11 has 5 buttons. The 5th button is like the team leader command button, and that's the one that lets her use her legs.
The leg button.
Vanessa was in 2000. Also, the Dreamcast version of KOF 99 is a striker only. Crazy Puncher is just that move again. She punches so hard she hurts her own hands. And Champion Puncher I did earlier, and she's my leader. Double quarter. When opponent is hit by Crazy Puncher or Champion Puncher, double quarter, strong punch, and leader. Oh, I need 2 meter, hang on.
I kind of love, though, that a lot of games ended up using just, like, Boxer can only punch, Kickboxer, you know, they can only kick, all that stuff. Like Chun-Li, she uses a couple punches, but for the most part, I love that stuff where it's like, yeah, we gotta be true to the martial art we're doing.
Oh, so then I do the super and then do it again. Okay.
Like, one character I really like was Elena in Street Fighter 3, because she only kicks.
Damn it, did it wrong.
Elena's also got a really good theme. That's the bees and bees and bees, bees and bees and bees, bees in my
That's a
hair.
dream cancel? Oh, no, I did dream canceling by accident. Oops. I'm not used to supers needing 5 and 4. That's weird.
That is a little weird.
Damn it! I missed it. Oh well, either way. Oh yeah, who was the 3rd character? Elizabeth. Oh no, I have Malin. Malin was introduced in
like
2003. She's a hip-hop ninja.
Yeah, I like her.
She has yo-yos as a weapon. Mayfly, it's kicks during jump. Queen Bee, during jump, double quarter. Oh, it's punch. So she has Maximum Spider.
Love me some Maximum Spider. It's like one of the best supers in any game. I'm glad like a lot of other games were like, you know what, we gotta give our character a Maximum Spider. Or a Maximum Wesker.
Alright, so I'm gonna do just a quick round, because it's been a while since I played this. Because I always love getting a chance to play this.
I'll probably duck out after this one round then.
That's fair.
Select your team leader. Select the order.
Oh shit, it's gonna be Beat Janet versus Beat Janet!
Yeah, let me know how 14 is, because I've never seen anyone play 14.
Your stream is being shown at Gearbox's office, apparently. Oh no.
Daru.
I'm so sorry.
Let it go.
I don't know why, considering it's Borderlands launch, but hey, if you like King of Fighters, welcome. We're showing off the history of SNK.
So, how about that SNK reference that's in Borderlands 3, right, Gearbox? Yeah, you get the Buster Wolf gun, right? And every time you fire, it just asks if you're okay. Which is funny, because you know what? That's actually the kind of gun that they would put in their games, especially because they've done guns like that.
Oh, I know why, because I think one of our viewers actually works there right now. That's probably actually why. Hope you guys are having fun with the launch.
We're already showing the Activision office too.
That's also true thanks to James, yeah. I knew James would want to say that too. So this game does an interesting thing for tiebreakers. Tiebreakers in this game are not based on health. Do you see this meter here around the counter here? Notice how it's fully red right now? This is an aggression meter. It changes based on how many hits you take.
I really like that.
Whatever side it's on when time runs out, that's who wins the decision. So you could have 3 characters with like little health, and that would be the decision right there.
I think it's more interesting that way than just you did a fuck ton of damage in one hit. All right, I'm gonna duck you out.
That's fair.
I don't know if one of the other mods wants to tag in. I gotta go do a thing. So
right.
Peace out.
Go have fun, dude.
Have fun.
I will.
Select the order.
Whoever you set as your team leader, that's locked in, but you can change the order between each match as per usual. We'll jump to the next game now, because we're going to start jamming through games a little faster here. Let's go to NeoGeo Battle Coliseum next.
Daru. Let it go!
Yeah, so notice the meter started blue, but now it's red. Well, I almost want Momoko to use her moves first, but I think maybe we should just actually move on. Because Momoko has, like, a Kamehameha. But she also uses Capoeira. So she's a weird character. Remember how I said I was moving on?
That's the theory.
Sorry, like again, these are games I haven't played in years. I'm enjoying having the experience again.
Just a long stream then.
Just gotta get one win as my girl, Janet.
Beautiful victory!
Game over, fool. Time to freshen up with a shower. So, speaking of crossover games that SNK has done, in the King of Fighters, they did one using all their licenses again that for some reason was not King of Fighters. This is NeoGeo Battle Coliseum. If King of Fighters was their Smash Bros, this is their Smash Brothers Brothers. It's just more, it's a different type of Smash Bros, basically. Oh, I see what happened. Donabelle's actually put us on here. That's what happened. NeoGeo Battle Coliseum uses a bunch of characters from their different IPs that don't normally meet together. So we got Art of Fighting, we've got Mark of the Wolves, and we've got some original characters here. But then we also have The Last Blade and Samurai Showdown. Fatal Fury characters, more King of Fighters characters. Athena in her Athena outfit again. Characters from, I think, World Heroes? Marco from Metal Slug. And many other characters at this point that I keep forgetting about. I think Mudman was that dude with the mask.
NeoGeo Battle Coliseum.
Let's go to practice.
Character select.
a second, we'll go through the whole roster here. We've got, Yumi and I are originally characters made for this game. Hamaru from Samurai Showdown, Kaede from Last Blade, Mr. Karate, that's older Ryo, Terry Bogard from Mark of the Wolves, Kyo from King of Fighters, K-Dash from King of Fighters, Mai from Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. Lee, this is where I get a little shaky on this one. Lee's not one of the guys from the Fatal Fury games. No, because I'm thinking of the Choso brothers, and they're here somewhere. Actually, some of these characters I don't even recognize, like Akari, Asura, Hanzo. Oh, did it start dropping frames again? God damn it, of course.
Yeah, Lee Kai Long is supposed to be from Art of Fighting.
Oh, okay, so that's where those are from then. Mudman, Marco, Ataru, Chon. Oh, so these are the guys I was thinking of. Chonrei, that's from Fatal Fury 3. Or is that Real Bout 2? Geese, Mr. Big from Art of Fighting. I think that's the other Lee brother. Don't recognize her. Cyberwoo, I don't recognize it. Are they from Cyberwoo? I forget. Nakaruru from Samurai Showdown. Fuma, Shiki, Washizuka, Tung Fu-Ru, Kim, Shermie, Iori, Rock Howard, Robert Garcia, Moria, Yanjuro, and yeah. So you get to pick 2 characters for this game. Cyberwoo is from King of the... Oh, he's from King of the Monsters! Oh, man. Damn it, alright.
The girl you didn't recognize was from Garu Mark of the Wolves.
Well, which one?
Jin Chan Shu.
Chansu, no, that's not Mark of the Wolves. That's from an earlier Fatal Fury.
Oh.
Kisara is from Aggressors of the Dark Combat. Interesting, alright. Let's put Marco in. And let's fight... I gotta fight Cyberwoo. And Kisara. Marco, fight Cyberwoo.
Mission start. No escape. Fight.
What is this music? So Marco's default punch is shoot gun. But it only goes the range of the actual spark. But he has the jetpack that he gets in some of the Metal Slugs. He has grenades. And of course, he has the Metal Slug. Double quarter and light kick. God, why?
Oh. I see what the list is doing. It was just saying all Fatal Furies. It's a boss from Fatal Fury 3 is who she is.
I am having a problem doing double quarters. Let me just move this over side then. Energy mission, light punch and strong punch together. Oh my god, the blood zombie! I forgot that was a super! Man. I need to cross over. I need you to swap sides with me, sir. How do I... Cyberwoo, how do I move you? What is grab in this game? Well, there's trade. What is throw in this game? There it is. What? L1 makes Cyberwoo move forward as I taunt. And drink water, apparently. Weird. Alright, well, now I can do this then. What was that Super was struggling with? Double quarter back to forward and light kick. Wow, why am I struggling with half circle suddenly? There we go. There's the Metal Slug.